Hey everybody, it's Christine. Welcome to a new video for Stealing Saturday. This week I am stealing from Clarke, and you saw the layout there just a minute ago that I am stealing from her. She has a really beautiful style and has some pretty consistent elements in her style. As I was looking through all of her stuff, I was really excited to try out lifting from her because she's just pretty different from me. First off, she works a lot with soft colors. Second of all, she does a lot of white die cuts on white backgrounds. And those are both things that I don't tend towards in my own style. So I knew this was going to be a really fun step out of my normal box. So what I'm starting with is I am using an older Vicky Bouton collection, and I picked a layout where she had a white die cut on a white background, but the white background had some mixed media going on so that it added some color behind the die cut. So I am using some Distress Oxides, and I am just putting those onto a old package and then adding a little water and just dabbing those onto my layout. And then I will dry them, and I'm just doing two colors because I felt like on her original layout, she really made the dominant color stand out. And so I felt like two was good. Plus, I didn't want to go too crazy with color. I have a tendency to really play the color up, and that is my style. And I wanted to just kind of see what happened if I chilled out a little bit and took it easy. So you can see I've got my mixed media background created now. I'm going to add my cut file. This is a cut file from Paige Evans from her Happy Scrappy Place on Facebook. And I liked I don't even know what the right word for it is, but dainty is probably not quite the right word, but it has just a very soft feeling to it. And that was why I went with that. Mari's original layout had that too. She had some leaves, and it just felt like that was a little bit softer than like a solid cut file, like a lacy feel almost. And so I decided to hop on to Paige's Facebook page and see what I could find. Now I'm going to add on a picture. This is of my daughter, and I'm going to just matte that with white. And then I'm going to start building my embellishing. Now, I'm going to be honest, this is one of the fastest layouts I've ever done, aside from how long it took to cut the cut file out. It just came together super fast. And I think part of that is because Mari really knows how to do a lot with a little. She does not go overboard on her embellishing. She does just the right amount to make it beautiful. And so I knew I had a stopping point. There wasn't going to be layers and layers and layers. And it just is a different style from my norm. And so, like I was saying, it's been really fun to do this. So you can see I've put on a title that actually comes from an old Dear Lizzie sticker set. And then I have fussy cut some flowers from another Vicky Bouton paper. And I'm using those as my main embellishments, really my only embellishments. And right now what I'm just doing is playing with the placement of them and where I want those to land. Mari's had flower embellishments as well. Mine are perhaps a little bit more bold than hers, which fits my style. But still, all in all, I feel like there's a lot of white space at the end of this, and minimal embellishments, minimal product. And so I think in that respect, I really stayed true to it. This is what I love about Stealing Saturday. It is so fun to just step out of your comfort zone and look at a design that's a really great design and make it your own, but also challenge yourself a little bit. That is what I am just loving about this series. And, if you haven't tried it, try it. Scraplifting is a really fun approach to your scrapbooking. And as long as you let the person know you're doing it, it's generally fair game. We all kind of love to see what other people like to take from our work, as long as they aren't claiming like this is all my idea, you know. It's a really fun process and can also be really good for maybe opening your eyes to some things that you might want to be doing more of. One of the things I came away with today is how much I liked just layering that die cut file on top of the mixed media background, without having to do a lot. I feel like the whole process just got a little more simple. So you can see I've figured out where to place my flowers. I'm popping up the leaves, and that's basically it. Believe it or not. Aside from, I'm going to add a few more things here, but I actually did that off camera, so I'm just going to show you those here in a moment. But you can see I don't need a whole lot more. Your eyes are drawn to the title, to the picture, and it all came together very simply. So all I'm going to add on here for final step is just add on part of a tag along with some baker's twine, really trying to incorporate some older embellishments and supplies into my layouts regularly now, like baker's twine, because otherwise it's just never going to get used up. And these are things that still can look beautiful even if we're not using them necessarily all the time anymore. I also am going to add on just some light golden Nuvo drops, and you'll see that in the final picture. And that is basically it. So thank you so much for being here today. Please stop by, visit Mari, hit those subscribe buttons if you enjoy our videos. We'd love to have you visiting regularly, and we will see you again soon with another video. Have a great weekend, everybody.